The Tallships race is all about the trainees on board. It's a true voyage of discovery, especially for those who have never experienced the open sea before. Now, you're going to meet one very shortly. She's Cathy Moorehead. She was on board the ship called the Europa, along with 16 other young trainees from Northern Ireland. Now, what she did was that there's people coming up in boats all the time. They're sailing from Donegal and Bangor. They're trying to say hello, and you can probably hear the music and everything going on in the background. Yes, ahoy there. Are you allowed to sail a boat while you've had a few? Not sure. Anyway, what she did is she made a video diary, Cathy did, of her experience just for you. Here it is.
Ahoy there! I'm on a crew with Dutch people, French people, Irish people and American people, and they all seem really nice. It's been a very long day. We did the parade of sail today around Halifax Harbour, which was fantastic, just to see all those people waving us off on our adventure. I am currently on watch, and it's a little bit scary because apparently a storm is on the way. Luckily the storm never came, and ever since then we've been in the Gulf airstream, but it gets really, really hot on board. It's day 7 and morale on the ship is really high because we saw a number of dolphins. There's just a beautiful sunrise there, and it just makes getting up's not that bad. Currently sailing in gale force 7 winds, and it is freezing outside, very, very windy, and we're over halfway in the race. Land ahoy! We have arrived outside Donegal, and we passed the finish line at Mallinhead at 7 o'clock this morning. We've been at sea for now 17 days, so we're planning to head to Ballycastle before we head into the port of Belfast. Just feel quite emotional, quite happy, also quite sad because it's been a real journey on that boat. We were in a cocoon for 3 weeks. Speaking to anybody else is actually quite strange because we were with the same people. So, and also I'm probably going to have land sickness because you know, you're just used to swaying on the boat all the time. I didn't know how I was going to feel about the thing, but it was just absolutely fantastic.
Right, well, we've got Cathy now in the flesh, and we've got Julian, who you may have seen Julian's reports, Julian Fowler for BBC Newsline over the past few weeks, from Halifax over to Belfast, and the captain of the Europa. What a name he's got. He's Captain Klass. Well, you can't get any better than that, Captain Klass, can you? Right, where are you from? Let's hear from Captain Klass. Where are you from, Captain?
I'm from the north of Holland.
Right, now, give me the assessment. We saw Cathy's video diary. How would you sum her and the other trainees up?
See, they had a difficult start, but they were coming on, and she looks happy now, so she did really well, I think, in the end.
Why did you do it, Cathy? Why did you do it?
Well, I just wanted a challenge. Basically, you know, people always look forward to their 2-week holiday. I just thought, well, why not just sail across the Atlantic, you know, and push yourself.
Well, you probably had a choice, but Julian, working in the BBC newsroom, probably didn't have a choice. He probably was pushed and told to do it, Julian.
Yes, but I mean, I got paid to do it, so I mean, you can't ask for much better than that.
Well, no amount of money, my friend, would have paid me to do what you did. Now, tell me about going up the mast or up the pole or whatever it is.
Climbing the rigging, yeah. I climbed to the top of the rigging, 100 foot above the deck as Europa was sailing it there, so we were sort of rocking from side to side. The ladder was moving as I climbed up.
I was moving as I was watching you.
I've been told quite a few people felt seasick watching at home in their living rooms. But it was a bit of an adrenaline rush, but I only went up once.
Well, you lived to tell the tale, so that's character forming. And then when you guys came towards Northern Ireland, conditions struck which you can't control, Captain, and it was called becalmed. Apparently you ran out of wind.
A little bit, but most of the becalming we had in the beginning of the race, at the end was not too bad. We just finished in time just before we became becalmed.
Yes, so. And there's the ship there, and that's off the coast of Ballycastle there.
Yep.
It looks so good, doesn't it? You did that, Cathy, you were there.
I did.
Oh, that was good. And then most sailors like to have a girl in every port. Julian Fowler, he had 2 girls, it's fair to say, in the port when you came. Were you glad to touch dry land? We're going to see your wife and your little baby daughter waiting for you here.
Yeah, it was a special moment. As many people will know, I got quite emotional off Torrey Island, and it was the seeing the sight of land, knowing that my family were close by. Took us a couple of extra days to get there, but yeah, it was a special moment stepping ashore.
Well, guys, you had a short spell, a short experience, as we all have. This is all affecting our lives in a certain way. He does it full time. Could you do what he does?
I would love to be as calm and strong-minded and just as skilled at sailing as this person. I don't think I will be, but I will enjoy sailing in the future because of this man. I couldn't do it for a living, but I will definitely take up short-term cruises.
But that's why they call him Captain Klass. Yeah. That's it. This is, guys, thank you very much indeed. Great, thanks for your reports, Julian. This is, thank you. Very excitable crowd.